everybody for the, I don't know, 10th time. I created this video this morning already when I was at the beginning of this coloring page, which I'm still pretty much at the beginning, but there was no sound. No sound at all. Which actually, okay, now I see the sound. Okay, there was no sound at all. I started editing it and putting it all together, and I was like, why is there no sound? So I fixed it, but dumb. But okay, so now we have sound. What was it that I was talking about? So let me just tell you guys. Yesterday, I was walking through my bedroom and I tripped on a slipper or my own foot or something. And you know when you lose balance and you just keep falling forward and you can't catch yourself and your foot's dragging and it's just like you're running. So like you kind of like increase speed as you go. That's kind of what happened. And when I fell down on my right knee and like my hands forward into a laundry basket. Which I'm glad the laundry basket was there, because had it not been, I would have broke my neck because I would have smacked right into the wall with my head. But I landed down in the laundry basket, and then when I landed on my knee, I like landed so hard that I put something out in my like sacrum / lumbar, lower lumbar spine, pelvis. It hurts so bad. Like I had an SI joint fusion. So an SI joint fusion is where your, like here's your pelvis, here's your spine that attaches to your pelvis. Mine's screwed together. Like here's my spine. It's screwed together right here on both sides. So I don't have that motion or flexibility right there, but it feels like it cracked again. Like I had all sorts of fractures right there on both sides, but I don't know why. I don't know how. I didn't fall that hard, but yet I did. Maybe I gathered that much momentum that I really did fall that hard, but it hurts. It hurts pretty bad. It hurts. So I have to go to the doctor on Wednesday. But anyways, why I wanted to get on here to begin with. So I was coloring this, and I bought these PaperMate Flair pens, and I got a whole bunch of different colors, and I think I did these in a haul, and then I don't remember if I actually got it posted, like I got all these colors, because something happened with that video. So I don't know if I actually ever got it posted. That was back when I was really struggling. I struggle all the time, but I was really struggling to stay awake, which is one of those days is today, and that's why I had also recorded this 6 times, is because I had fallen asleep. But so I have all these PaperMate Flairs, and I got these because Jamie on, hold on 1 second, there's a FedEx truck going by. Babies! Shh! Baby! Shh! She said, Jamie from Finding Joy in Color, she uses these all the time with her journaling and coloring and whatnot. And you know, I've used them before, but not in any capacity other than to, I don't even know why I use them. There might have been one around the house or at school or something. But, so I got them, and I wanted to try them out, so I really like them. They actually do pretty good. I did get the paper, and it peeled a little bit. This is Amazon paper. So to be able to write with a fine tip, like a felt tip, like this, like this. Sorry, it's still focusing. Trying to. There you go. To be able to write with the color with a tip like that, without the paper just completely destroying itself, I think it did pretty good. I mean, it does obviously bleed through because it, you know, you have to do so many lines to get it on there. So I do like it, and I'm gonna do some pencil work and stuff on top, and I'm obviously not done. But I also got these at the same time, the InkJoy, PaperMate InkJoy, which I used to use these all the time, but Jamie mentioned them, and I was like, oh yeah, I never even thought about like using these to color with. Journaling, yes, I used to use them for school and journaling all the time, but I never used them for coloring before, so I thought, well, I'm gonna get them and try them. So like, I got a whole bunch different. They had like the big packages on sale, so I got a whole bunch of different colors. I used to use blue and purple. That was the colors, and some pinks. Those are the colors I used all the time. But now I'm gonna try them with coloring and see how I like them. But the reason for this video, so I figured I'd come on and make my little daily coloring vlog for today. I keep saying vlob, that's the other thing. LOB is large object in computer science, computer engineering words. So I keep saying vlob. So I think vlog is video large object. So like as a data type to save, and so I keep saying vlog instead of vlog, which is so stupid, but whatever. But so I like this. So, and I haven't swatched these yet. None, like I haven't done any swatching yet. And I have so many of my pens and pencils and paints and, you know, markers and everything. I have not gone through and done like a professional usable swatch for any of them yet, where I can use them to, when I'm coloring, to be able to see the colors and not have to be constantly scribbling. So I was going to do that, and I'm definitely going to do that for myself, but I wanted to see if you are interested in watching me swatch. If you are, then I will definitely do that, because I mean I have plenty of pencils and stuff, pens, markers to paint, to swatch, to share with you, if that's something you want. I do not feel comfortable doing a review of anything yet. I am not a maybe no, I'm not even good enough in watercolor to do that, really. And I've been not doing watercolor for long enough that I feel like I need to practice a little more. But I thought, well, if that's something you want to see, I can swatch, and then I can give you my objective objective factoids about the supply that I'm using, so that you have that information. I don't want to do a subjective review where it's my opinion about, well, that's okay. So I can give you a little bit of my opinion, whether I like it or not, but I cannot give you a subjective review about the supply. So I thought I'll put a question out on my community page. If you could please go and answer the question. Whether or not watching supply swatching and first use, or like semi-first use, because like this was my first use of these PaperMate Flairs. Semi-first use of like an objective, I don't want to say review because it's not a review, an objective first look at a supply, then I will totally do that. So yeah, that was what I wanted to ask. Sorry, my brain is like mush today. I did this the first time before 10 o'clock. It is 3:30 and my day disappeared. I fell asleep on the couch. I'm like a mess. Okay. But anyways, so there, I have a question for you, if you could please. Oh, and so I have a ton of stuff besides my coloring books, which you guys know I love art, and I'm still planning on doing my like a complete coloring book showcase of all of my coloring books that aren't junk. And I do have a few that are junk. I try not to buy junk, but they slip in there. And by junk, I mean AI that is just garbage. Like somebody trying to quick sell something, which like some of them you don't even bother calling to return them because Amazon doesn't even want them back, right? So I have them, I use them to test supplies. But I don't want to show those, like, well, unless you want me to. Because I guess, I mean, you know what, if I show them and say, hey, this is one you should not buy, then I guess that's valid too. So I'm still going to show all my coloring books and the art behind them, and I'm going to try and do like a showcase of the artists as I go, like, and talk about the artists as I show the book, if I can find information about the artists, because a lot of times I can't. Like the Amazon artists, they're just, I can't find information about them. And how do you get in contact with them? I don't know. Maybe I can get in contact with them through the Amazon return question box thing. I can try. So anyways, I'll do that. I have a lot of videos planned in that arena. I also have a lot of, like I said, like using my supplies and showing you how I use them, or things like that. So if you have any ideas for me about different things to do, please let me know. And as I've mentioned before, mentally right now I am more in a color along kind of avenue. So I myself am doing a lot of color alongs from other colorists on YouTube and Patreon and everywhere else. So I probably will not be making color alongs for different books, because I myself am doing color alongs mainly right now. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm new to coloring. Like coloring totally. I didn't color growing up. I didn't doodle growing up. I just didn't. So I'm kind of learning all this, and I love color and I love design, and I love art, like I said, and I did take art classes, but not physical medium art, but like art history, a lot of art history. So I myself am lacking a lot of like color theory and all that. I'm very new to all this. I'm a novice, right? So I don't want to try and do a color along unless I'm really confident that it's going to come out the way I think it's going to come out. To be able to share that with you. Because I can't do tutorials. I'm not there right now. But I will do short videos of how I use supplies that on like things, quick tips and things that I thought were interesting. I'll do that for sure. And I think that is, that's the other thing. That's the other thing I was going to show you, and I did this morning. Hold on one second. I'm going to get it again. Oh, Sonny boy, you're in the way. Oh. So, I have a lot of art that I buy from coloring book artists and other artists, and I thought I would show you some of that, like along with my supplies and my oh my goodness, coloring books. And like, for example, here is one. I bought this calendar in December or something. And it's Melpomeni Gyoto. Look how beautiful this is. And it's not really a coloring calendar. It's just her art. But it's black and white for the most part, except for those little bits of gold. And let me see if I can... I don't know if that's going to help, but... Okay. It doesn't help too much right now. And this paper kind of glares quite a bit. But I really like it, and I just thought I'd share it with you guys. Because I don't think I did. I don't think I shared it. But it's got these beautiful blue in the water down here. And, I mean, it's this beautiful house / cathedral kind of building, and it's got trees and mountains, and there's swans and ducks and koi and lily pads in this lake stream, and then there's these like flying jellyfish. And there's sun and the moon, and there's this like lady of the lake sort of figure here that is holding a torch, but her hands are melting away. Or maybe those are her sleeves. I bet that's her sleeves. So, I'm going to put another arm on my camera, because watch what happens. So this camera I bought so that I could zoom in easier. And whenever I move it, watch. It flips upside down. Because the way I have to have it, I think, is upside down normally. So if I'm holding it, it flips upside down. So I can't show things to you by zooming in easily yet. So, because I have to flip it around and hold it like this to be able to do it. And it's all caught up. But, so bear with me as I do a quick flip of this. But this is the front cover. This is January. And there are all these like houses. And like, you could color this a little bit if you wanted to. This is February. Look like there's little fairies in there, and swan. There's like a city on the roof. I should just zoom in the other way. I'm stubborn though. I bought this camera on purpose. I'm sorry, I just shook it. And then this little house has like the sky and the moon, and then it's got like another stream and house in there. And it's on this floating island, sky island. And then this is April, and it's like a bird nest and eggs here. And then there's little birds and a mountain and mushrooms on the inside of the house. But it's like the houses have some other magical thing. And like, here's a little owl baby. I think it's a baby because it's like, this is a little nest kind of thing. And there's a deer, and then some mountains and a stream, and then an interesting door here, but the window on it looks like prison bars. And then in June, this is June's, it's like another little fairy house with the water going right up to the door. It's the deer. And then inside is just like darkness. Isn't this so pretty though? I'll show you July, since tomorrow is July. And it's a boat, like a houseboat, with two cranes out in the space. And then this looks like a library over here. Or that's a railing, like to go down further. But it looks like it could either be a railing or books. I'm not sure. But isn't that cool? Like, and I don't want to show you anymore. I'll show you more. I'll show you in August. But close your eyes a second. I'm going to flip us back to where we belong here. So yeah, that's this calendar that I bought in July, or I'm sorry, in December. And then, like, you know, I have a whole drawer of art that I have bought that I haven't put up yet because I want to buy frames. And some of it, at this point, I'm going to buy frames and stuff when I have the money, but I'm not going to put it up because we're moving. So I'm going to wait and put it up there at my new house, back home. And it just doesn't make sense to try and put it up here right now. So I just get stuff out and look at it and peruse, but I love it. Sorry, my mouth is getting dry. So please check out my question. Actually, I'm going to have 2 questions on there. I have another one. I've had viewers, subscribers tell me that they like this format with me in the corner. My face, or me doing whatever in the corner, and then the desk. It makes the desk view a little bit smaller. And I know on the big TV it doesn't really matter, but I kind of want your opinion as a group. If you like to see my face and what I'm doing, or if you would rather just see my hands and have a bigger picture. So I'll have both of those questions out there. Do you want to watch the swatching? And do you want to see my face? So please check that out, and I guess I'll check out for my coloring daily vlog for the day. And I'll check in with you tomorrow with my completed pages, which actually I got more done than I thought I was going to get done because I only did one plans video. But I got more done than I thought I was going to get done. And I kind of switched gears in the middle too. So you'll get to see all that in my completed plans. Completed pages. And then I will also show you or start my July plans as well. So, see ya very, very soon. Bye.